What's up, Ragin Nation? My name is Alex Yu, and you're watching Transformers 4 production update number 3. This is a web series where I talk about all the things that are happening with the production of Transformers 4. And I have two bits of news for you. The first one is a solid piece of news, and the next one is an early casting rumor. Now let's talk about the solid news, and that is Transformers 4 will be filming in April or May of 2013, that's next year, and it will be filming in London. And this is confirmed because Mandy.com, a film and TV production resource website, had put out a casting call looking for the female and male lead for Transformers 4. Here's the description of the female lead. She is 18 and she is to play a high school senior, any ethnicity. And the male lead is her 20 to 21-year-old boyfriend, and he is raised in Texas and drives race cars. Once again, any ethnicity. The filming will be for 3 months in London. Now here's what I gotta say about this. My main concern is whether or not this movie is going to revolve once again around high school life. I mean, the first one had a little bit of high school life in it. The second one had more college lifestyle. But I'm just curious about, are we going to see more or less of the same thing? I understand that the female lead is 18, therefore she is in her senior year of high school. But do we really have to set it once again in a high school? Anyways, if that is the case, so be it. But my other concern is also this. Are they filming in London because it actually takes place in London? Or are they actually filming it in a London high school to double for America? But they want to stay in London, that way they can film the various exotic locations and settings of London. Maybe they want to cut costs by doing that. You know, have the high school location in London and of course film the other locations while they're still in London. So that is the big question. Is the high school actually going to be in London, or is it actually representing a high school in America? Now, if it's actually a story which has a high school that is actually set in London, that makes it a hell of a lot more interesting. Just because that means our main characters are both British or they are American foreign students that are living and studying in London. And when you have characters like that, that opens up options for a more dynamic background for each of their characters. So that is something I find interesting. So that's the solid information for you. Now let's get on with the rumors. Now with rumors, there's always facts, or the facts that dispel the rumors. Well, the rumor is that Twitch Film is reporting that Mark Wahlberg is in talks with Michael Bay to star in Transformers 4. But it ain't that far-fetched. I mean, Michael Bay has worked with a lot of the same actors that he's worked with before. Because he has enjoyed working with those actors, he would want them to come back for his other films. So that's not that far-fetched. But the thing is that Mark Wahlberg is a big star, and the Transformers films have never really had any big stars in them. Mark Wahlberg isn't an actor that I would say would have a $20 to $25 million paycheck per picture, but he is most likely an actor that doesn't take no less than $10 million per picture. And I'm thinking that's a huge chunk of money to be given to an actor for a Transformers film. If you don't already know, for Shia LaBeouf to be in Transformers, he had to take a huge pay cut. And which is a good thing, because I would rather that production budget be put into special effects such as action set pieces and explosions and car chases and things like that, and also CG visual effects from ILM. That costs a lot of time and money to produce. So with that being said, Mark Wahlberg being in Transformers 4 is just a rumor. There is no truth to it at all. In fact, the truth is that Mark Wahlberg and Michael Bay are in talks to star in Michael Bay's next film after Transformers, or rather another Michael Bay film. I don't know if it's his next movie or a movie that comes along later on, but the fact is that Michael Bay enjoyed working with Mark Wahlberg in Pain and Gain, and he wants to bring him back in another Michael Bay film. And how is this related to Transformers? Well, actually a hell of a lot if you look at the bigger picture, because if this Mark Wahlberg film is to be Michael Bay's next feature-length film, well, that means he's not directing Transformers 5. And which is a great thing for me, because I am a Michael Bay fan and I want to see him direct films that are not Transformers. Not that I did not enjoy his Transformers films, but I'd like to see Michael Bay go back to his roots, and that is directing urban action films like Bad Boys and The Rock and Bad Boys 2. I would love for him to go back to that genre, because those movies were a lot of fun to watch. Anyways, that's all the news that I have for you in episode 3 of my Transformers 4 production update web series. If you want to see more, show me some love by clicking that like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to talk about Transformers 4 on Facebook, hit that like button on the Ragin Nation Facebook page. And if you have Twitter and you want to chat with me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Not him at all. No, let's park over there. Let's park somewhere Closer. That's not him. That was some old Chinese guy.